Hello, and welcome back to Age of Wonders 3. Before we get into it, I did want to quickly confirm, quickly discuss a few things. So, vassals. Why get a vassal? Trade income. So last time we spent a bunch of money to make this dwarf city into our vassal. This gives us money every turn. The amount of money that we get is based on our relationship with them, which is increased by things like the courtesan ambassadors that we researched, among other things. I also wanted to confirm that the relationship decreases the price, and it does. It does decrease the price of things like this. I checked that in a single-player game that I played by myself with the same map settings as this. Interestingly, on that map, I just played like 10 turns or so it's just exploration. I didn't actually do a whole lot. But on that map, all of the islands were really close together. Like, there are no examples. Oh, I guess like this. Well, okay, this is just silly. But it was like this, where they just had like these little rivers of water, and then these bridges crossing them. So all the islands actually seemed to be connected on that playthrough. But anyway, that's so I'm happy that we didn't get the bridge situation here. Anyway, we were in the middle of doing some things. So we found this. Let's grab... Oh, got some necromantic circles up that way. Hello. Humans. Yeah, we'll be friends with you. We'll take those refugees off your hands. Just some sprites? Some wisps just floating here? That's a bit unusual. We're not guarding anything. Also, given how much of the map we've explored and the fact that we have 3 opponents on this map, I am astounded that we haven't run across anybody yet. Let me know when you're ready to talk. This will just notify me when 4 turns have passed and they can become a vassal. Really, was that the last thing? Okay, I guess we're getting a shrine. Oh right, one other thing I did want to say. I mentioned that the dwarves grow the slowest. Technically, they grow the same speed as everybody else, except for the goblins, of course, who, goblins get a growth bonus. But one of the things that the dwarves have is a 10% cost increase on all of their units, and that translates into an extra 200 population on their settlers. So normally it would be 2,000 for everybody. It's 2,200 for the dwarves and 1,900 for goblins, for those settlers. Alright, do we want one more crow? One over here, one over here. I guess we want to send one out this way. So you know what, we'll get one more. It's 27 mana per turn on upkeep on all of those, but... information is power. Alright, seafaring is researched. We can now embark and build frigates. Oh, unlocked firewall. Let's see, advanced seafaring gives us a better ship option. Also unlocks logistics, which is the end of that chain. If we were playing a dreadnought, the ironclad would be slotted in between advanced seafaring and logistics, I believe. Which actually means on a land map, the dreadnought's disadvantaged because it takes them longer to research logistics. That's fine. Structural insight did occur to me. I was thinking about this. I think this allows me to sabotage ships. So that would be kind of nifty. But anyway, let's get the scoundrel going so that we can start. That kind of looks like the human scoundrel to me. I thought the graphic was supposed to change depending on my race. Anyway. Yeah, okay, we'll just start over here. Alright, make contact. It is Tigrans, I was correct. Oh! They're good aligned, they're happy, they just want to be my friend. Oh, we'll accept that. Oh, we've got a ways to go still. 4 more turns for vassalage. We meet the hostile Anknaton. I do not recognize that. That sounds like a Tigran name. Anknaton Anarak. Be gone from here while you still have legs to carry you. Tigran Sorcerer. Okay. Cool. Oh, boats have +1 vision range. Actually useful on a water map. Oh, let's take a peek. There we go, that's gonna trigger everybody else. That's really what I was going for. Isabella, that's a human rogue. Baradier is a dwarf warlord or dreadnought? Yeah, Isabella Van Helden. She appears in the campaign. And Baradier... yeah, that's a warlord. Baradier the Bald. Well, if you gotta be known by something. Okay, so Tigran Sorcerer, Dwarf Warlord, Human Rogue. We've got basically a standard adventuring party here. On a quest to deal with me, who I guess would be the villain in that scenario. We're still scouring for free resources. Oh. Is it like that? So... are we just gonna have like an X of these things on this one island in the center? It's one way to do things. What do you got here? Ollie the Chosen. Halfling Theocrat. Dwarf Berserker. We know all about the Berserkers. Okay, let's go over the water where we will be relatively safe. Oh, look at that. Another seal. Yeah. So really, we want to occupy this island if we're going to go for a seal victory. Which we're probably not. Alright, what were we actually doing with our units here? We do want to clear that. We want to clear the rogues first, though, just to make sure. We are relatively healthy. So you know what? Let's just plow through the gold mine. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I missed you somehow. 6 movement points, we can't actually move in there. Okay, but what we will do then is just move forward with 1 unit and move back, and then we'll sit here and watch these. You're down more than 10 health. Let's just get that started. Okay, what have we got here? Prospector, Axeman, Boar Rider, Crossbowman. I'm not too concerned, honestly. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to move everybody up so that we can see if that did not trigger them to attack. Okay. So then 3 to 4 or 2 to 4. We're not actually going to kill this thing unless we get a crit. Same. Yep. Well, we'll try. That's fine. Not that big a deal. Let's see what they do. Yeah, crossbowman just gets a single shot. First going for the hero. That's right, I have first strike now. Okay, make him run away. Means he won't retaliate anymore, which is nice. I guess we kind of want to attack. Well, I guess we'll attack with you. Pretty easy fight. How many turns have we got on that? 7? That's fine. And you guys... yeah, you can't get very far here. Where did we want this? We wanted it right here, right? Here? Here. Yeah. Now you can sit there for a turn. Put our shrine. Really like another settler out here. What for? What's actually out here? I guess here. Grab the mine, the forage, and the farm. Man. Farm on barren volcanic terrain. I can't imagine that would be that productive. Doesn't actually make a difference in game, but... Can I watch these? Can. Because he was in range when he did the fight. The only reason to really do something like this is to see if he casts any spells. Instant Wrath. Okay, well that was a Theocrat, not a Warlord. You know what? Just go. I'm not actually going to be watching all of these. This is more a proof of concept that you can do it. But I'm not terribly interested. I'm not terribly interested in watching all of those play out. Here you lost a deep guard. Having this untouchable with you is not doing you any favors. Well, you're clearing stuff. It's what you should be doing. Level 3. Doing decently well for an AI. What else? Town has grown. Yeah, 20% constrained. So because we're on the edge of a map, proof that the world is flat. We cannot expand anymore. Why the water hasn't fallen off of the flat world is a mystery. Maybe it goes up. Or there's like an anti-gravity field surrounding it. I don't know, I'm reading too much into this. But anyway, we have the we have that penalty for having started so close to the boundary. We're going to grow slower, which doesn't help. We have a lot of money. Of course, we did just grow, which is going to give us access to this. If we shrink... man, like this amount of population, that's like 10 turns of growth. One advantage we do get for being dwarves is our siege workshops are cheaper. They only cost 100 instead of 150. That is the dwarven economic bonus, because every race gets something, either one of these modifiers, or a discount somewhere. So let's get the siege workshop for that production. Builder's Hall. Ooh, that's going to be expensive. Yeah, 4 turns of hurrying at 50 gold per turn. No, we're not going to spend 200. We'll do it slow. If we had cleared this, that would have helped immensely, but we did not. Sun Guard on a boat is still probably better than a crow. Okay, there's their capital. Oh, they've already cleared this oyster reef. Man, those are pretty good. Alright, let's just go over the mountains. We're relatively safe. Yep, changing the nodes, that's good. Good to see the AI making sensible moves. Where do we want to explore? I guess you're going to come around this way, so you can come up around this way maybe. Or we could take a peek. Is this your throne? It is. And you are guarded. That's the other thing I could do. I could mass my crows together and then try to rush a city. It'd be very, very roguish of me to do something like that. Alright, where are you? That's what I thought. Send only the dwarf. Since we don't have any defense in our city at the moment, we're relying on our armies and our scouts to keep our city safe. Scoundrel is not happy. That means it is not lucky. Excellent. You know what? Let's group over here. Actually, let's go down a little bit. Make them come to us. Oh, they're not going to. A little bit unfortunate. I was hoping that they would come in and try to avoid that penalty. Okay, well... The music just cut out there? Let's get the flank. Alright. How about you, orc scoundrel? Okay, well that's a kill. Let's just go for it. Get that experience. Yeah, get the kill on our hero. Getting there. Alright, clear that camp, raise the watchtower, and then we're completely done with this side, and then I guess we come back here and deal with this. This is going to be pretty nasty. Oof, shock troopers. Priests are also potentially annoying. I could be grabbing these at this point. They're going to reveal the closest city, but I mean, kind of have most of those already scouted out. I'm kind of disappointed by the lack of pirate layers. I was expecting some like aquatic monster layers, and I'm not finding any. Got a wraith. Lost souls could be an issue. Alright, well. Let's reveal what there is. Ah, there was a city there. Okay. I don't think I knew about that. Let's grab this one as well. No, we're not casting another spell. Because we want to save this mana because we have things we can use it for. Okay, Scoundrel's done. Next up is Bard. This would replace Lesser Charm with Charm on our rogues if we decided to go mind control strats. It would also give us Charm on the bards, giving us a unit that has Charm. I don't know. The problem with doing this is that, like, really the issue here, we have cost tier 3, tier 3, tier 4. All of our passives are super expensive and to research at this stage in the game, and we didn't get our tier 1 and 2 upgrades. Right, like if I go Empire upgrades, what do I have? Courtesan Ambassadors, that's it. For the generic stuff. So we kind of got some bad luck here. I think out of these three, Structural Insight interests me the most, because I think I can use it on ships, as I said. So we might do that. No need for more at the moment. I guess we'll go Poison Mastery. It's a spell we're definitely going to want. There's some enchantments that increase our economy as well, so we'll work towards those. No, there might be some stuff out here, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Oh, hello. So you were all very close together. I see how this worked. So we're here, and then you three are all sort of lined up here. Isabel, almost level 3. And Arrow is level 3. Wow, you've got quite the army here. I guess we don't actually want to move from that position. Oh, you do have a crow. Well, you could attack me. Right, 5 scoundrels. 4 frostlings. Let's grab this first because this completes the quest. We don't have to worry about these things spawning for a few turns still. I've already dealt with the one spawn. Resisted the immobilize. Okay. Do you have a Snowscaper? You do. They were called Snowscapers in Age of Wonders 2, weren't they? Maybe they were always Icescapers. I mean, I don't know why they would have changed the name, but it's not how I remember it. Alright, good start. So I mean, if I move closer, I get double damage, but I lose a shot. I mean, that's a lot of damage, though. I guess... Alright, these things have polearm. It's kind of funny. I guess we'll do this. We have polearm, but not first strike. Ooh. Well, that's an issue. Level 4. Protect. Protect the Boar Riders. Would have liked to have gotten a heal off, but can't have everything. Alright, line of sight. Okay, yeah, this is more what I was talking about on that other map that I was playing. It was all stuff like this, where you'd have a big interconnected landmass, which it looks like that's what they have. They have an interconnected landmass with presumably all 5 of the shrines on it. And then I've got my little island to myself. That's good. It increases the challenge of this playthrough. Balance-wise, it's not very good, but it's okay. Take the reward or sell it. If we sell it, I don't think we get the peace treaty. Let's take the reward. My vassal under my protection. We'll do that as soon as we can. Sprint is a great ability. I know I kind of talked down on the rogue heroes before, but rogue heroes are actually pretty good. It's just that early on, I'd very much rather have a hero that has healing. But these things can become really nasty units once they've built up a bit. Also, now we know what we're up against. Is it a sorcerer, a warlord, and a rogue? I don't think there's any particular tech that's useful. Definitely we will never take Dirty Half Dozen on this playthrough, because this is only valuable at all against theocrats. Projectile resistance. Yeah, might not be bad. Sure. Sprint. Projectile resistance. Yeah, sabotage. 15 physical, 15 fire to a target machine, or 40 physical to a wall. It's pretty good. I guess I'll take some health. Yeah, we'll do it this way. So chargers are interesting units. If you're playing as a Draconian, this is your pikeman unit. Here's lesser flying. It means it flies during battle, but not on the world map. Interestingly, as a flying pikeman unit, it means that its counter is actually pikeman, because it's pretty terrible against polearm wielders itself, despite having a polearm. Also, given the name, of course, it has charge, making it feel very distinct from all the other polearm units in the game. This is a good design. I like this one. Alright, so what do we got here? How do I want to approach this? I guess the way we usually do with the scoundrels, where we're just going to break down the walls, only this time we're going to have a flank from behind with a flying unit as we come in. Well... Cast spells. I could also be doing stuff like this. Panic attack or blind. Blind looks like it's more likely to succeed. $60, $70 on the Draconian. Yeah. Does that have a duration? Nope, it's just until the end of the battle. Have to make sure. So you can't use range attacks anymore, you're just a melee unit now. Not ideal for you. I don't feel like I'm playing this particularly well. I'm trying. To take down some of this barricade before they get everybody into position. I'm gonna lose my Boar Rider, aren't I? Not if I spread out the damage. Interesting. Well, this is a fight that we're going to win for sure. You do have sprints, so you're going to run away and shoot me probably. But that's not a fight that you're going to win. Nine to 13, 8 to 12. Yeah, even with the fire protection, the double damage channel just makes more... gets us ahead. Alright, let's get some kills here. Yeah, this is a heavier hit, too. Nice. You... I don't want you taking any more damage, really, but just in case you'd be useful later, I'll keep you in the area. Yeah, you're going to sprint to get away. Sprint makes you immune to area of control. You get your flank. Oh, we're actually... crippled. Ah, and used up all my moves. It's okay, I got a level off of it. Okay, well we're not going to win this fight if it's 2-on-1. That's fine. You've served your purpose. Are you crippled? You are. Of course you are. Unfortunately, we can't actually get in here. Is that an obstacle? It looks like it's an obstacle. Alright, if I go here, maybe you can't see me. Which is to say you'll get a line of sight penalty. Try to shoot at me. And you can't sprint again anyway, so you can't get your movement back. You're still probably going to go for this. Yeah, I might have lost the charger. Oh, I've definitely lost the charger. Oh well, that's fine. So 4 damage. Not much, but... I misjudged it. I didn't think that they would actually run back. Out of range. Alright, well, I guess we got the experience on an axeman then. Unfortunate, but... Dwarf Deep Guard. Urban Concealment. That's not terribly useful, but I will take the Dwarf unit. You know what? Sure, be invisible. On structures. And you are on garrison duty. In fact, let's cut across this way. So as a leader, you could take armor piercing. What does that help us against? The dwarf, everybody's going to be armored. Probably. Maybe not those berserkers, actually. Dwarf berserkers might not be, but... With that, counter poison helps against the rogue a little bit. Stronger than steel, and the hit points. Hostile village. Let me know when you're ready to talk. Oh, mana. Still finding pickups. This Runestone of Cold Fury is kind of nifty. Gives a whole bunch of bonuses for a battle, but I don't really care. Oh. Oops. Okay, well that was the closest city. I guess we've pretty much seen them all. There might be another city or two in here, but at this point it would seem that we've seen them all. Seen, but not met. Because we still have a bunch more to do there. Of course. That's not surprising. Kill this without any casualties. And lost your crow. Let's see, a single pikeman on a boat. You're human, though. Mariner. You don't get the -3 defense, -1. Resistance. You also get +3 movement while embarked. Oh. I'm gonna head out this way. Trebuchets. And you've already got a bell tower as well. Putting those production cheats to good use, I see. Well, not really. The defensive structure isn't a good use of the production this early in the game. Let's see, if we built a harbor, it would let us build our warships. Unlocks the production of boat units for the city, and repairs. 10% ship health per turn while we're in the domain. Not bad. Temple would let us get another Forge Priest, which might not be bad either. But I think at this point I want the Settler. It says 5 turns. We're gonna get a bunch of notifications here. We'll go Storehouse first. The reason I might go Storehouse first is to counteract the penalty here. But no, it's going to take 10 turns to make it up. You know what? We're just going to do it. Yeah, I don't care. 6 turns before we get growth. That's fine. We need to get the city started as soon as we can. Can't quite make it. Ah, refugee camp. Okay. We'll grab that. I guess. Oh, treasure chest. Should grab that too. Refugees should help this city grow, I guess, because it's the closest one that we have. And our island has basically been cleared. Yeah, the dungeon's going to take a while, but... Not spending mana, but we don't have summons. Okay, can discuss. There we go. Starting to get some stuff here. Level 2 Orc Sorcerer. Merble the Dubious. You have True Sight, I believe. Yeah. Well, could be useful against a rogue. Sure. Squander all of our money. Do we make you into a leader or a military unit? I think we want to make you into a leader, actually. Charged army, not so good against sorcerer, but it is good to have extra damage channels. So we'll do that for level 1, or for level 2 rather. And yeah, you can stay here. Quest available. We have an urgent matter to discuss. It could improve the relations between our people. Unlikely, given that I think 600 is maximum relationship. Although I guess having higher than that is useful because then we can demand tribute and still be at the maximum relationship value. Oh, friendly isn't cheerful. Maybe the numbers are different. The Walking Dead are haunting our domain. The Night Guard is panicking. Society is on the brink of collapse. Please slay these horrors and you have our eternal gratitude. You get a Boar Rider for defeating 3 skeletons. Yeah? I'll do that. Absolutely. It'll give us something to do once we've cleared out this stuff. And we already can embark, because we did research that. Alliance proposal, become a vassal. We need 268 gold. Well, that's a lot of money, mana, and knowledge, though. Well, not a lot, but it's a decent amount. Yeah, we would like that. Three fire nodes? Man. Oh, look what we found. Stay in the water. Found shrine number... altar... What are these things called? Seal. Seal number 4. Number 5 is almost certainly going to be in this area somewhere. Yeah. Producing your scoundrels. Take the refugees first. 1,000 population. Which helps. Oh, we can make it. Improves all temperate, or removes all temperate terrain penalties. The heart. We don't mind temperate though. One advantage to having such a mountainous island, by the way, is as the dwarves, that does make us happier. Even if... maybe even happier underground, but... Take what we can get. More money. Which isn't enough, I don't think. No, even with that, still a turn off. Didn't we have a whole bunch of money? That didn't last. Well, I like the way that this the setup is going here. We've been forced into... Basically, if we let them keep their island, we're going to end up... Well, we're going to end up losing. So we do have to invade, and all three of them are actually sharing one larger landmass, whereas I'm just kind of this little island off to the side. In a way, though, I guess that means that I'm never going to risk having my 3 starting cities taken out, because they're not going to deal with the water well enough for that, I don't think. Yeah, let's do it. Spend all of our money. Poison Mastery has been researched. Summon Hellhound. Oh, then we'd actually have a decent summoning unit. Although, again, that's a lot of mana per turn. More fire damage. I'm gonna go Iron Grip. Or we get some cold damage, get some variety. Maybe we'll do that. Brawl the Lich. Got a Halfling Necromancer. Okay. Is that a Water Hex? It is, and I can make it to it. Okay, you conquered this outpost, and you're going to be converting it, it looks like, into a Tigran outpost. Other bird can come up that way. So you can come in here. Well, I mean, we really don't need all of these at this point, do we? Here with a monster den. Cursed. Well, you can dispel that, right? 50% chance. How much do I care? Not really all that much. Priest is dangerous because the Bane Fire hits pretty hard. You want to attack my Prospector, you go right ahead. That should be a kill. Oh, darn it. Not with rolls like that. I didn't realize your morale was low. Yeah, Orc, huh? I guess you're going to be the expeditionary force getting off the island. Well, we could finish the Razor Bow off pretty easily. So let's just do that. Impaler. Okay, well... we'll attempt this. Successful. You have overwhelm, right? You must, yeah. Pretty much what I thought was going to happen. That charged army's doing work. Ooh. Okay, you're probably going to die. Yes, you are going to die unless I finish the battle in 2 turns. Or if you take any more damage from anything. Oh, that's a good position for that priest, actually. Oh, I didn't know that sorcerers started with Dispel Magic. I guess that makes sense. Alright, let's deal with the Impaler. Gold Medal Forge Priest, what does that give you? Inflict Immolation. That makes sense. We have a chance of lighting people on fire. Excellent. This hits harder. That hits really hard. Yeah, let's do it. Take him out. Oh, Gold Medal Axeman. Inflict bleeding wounds. Oh, I guess that is a thing, huh? Right, so the reason you're scary is because of this tireless ability. Well, one of the reasons you're scary. You don't spend any action points on retaliation. How much health are you at? Okay, well, we took you down. It gives you... not a great shot, actually. Well, we'll see what you do. It hurts. Down to 2 hit points. It's okay, we can kill you for sure. Right, because I can do sprint, get extra movement, come behind you. That's actually just going to be a kill. Since we haven't farmed experience off of you yet, let's see, 182. 191, yeah. Good fight. Some money, very much needed. Pyromancer's Tinderbox. Immolating Touch. Oh, that's what our... No, it's not quite what our Forge Priest got. This is an active ability that we have to actually use. So it probably has a much higher chance of succeeding. but it's going to take a turn to use. And then Angelic Robes gives Holy Champion. Plus 5 fire damage to undead, monster, and dedicated to evil units. Not the best, but... Here. Oh yeah, chance 16. That's a very high chance of success. Alright. And that unlocks a trading post, which does two things that are cool. One, it's just 20 more money. 20 more money is always good. But two, it unlocks the mercenary camp, which gives irregular units +1 melee and range strength on each of their damage channels, and +1 defense. And as a rogue, we really specialize in irregulars, so that's quite good for us. We will, like I said, with this, also the dungeon, I think, is another production boost. This is basically going to be our unit producing city once it gets up and running. Which, I mean, Builder's Hall is next turn. Alright, so yeah, let's get the production going. You know what? You guys can probably just sit out for a while because you took a beating in that fight. So that is the next thing that we have to do, and I guess that's the last thing that we're doing on this turn. Alright, was there anybody else who is ready to talk? Next turn. We're at war with you. Okay, that city's been conquered. I guess that makes sense. That's hostile, hostile, hostile. Those are their capitals. There might be something in here. Okay, I guess we're basically done with the diplomatic phase of the game here. So, I mean, I am playing on a small map with 4 players, so there's not a whole lot to go around. And yeah, 9 turns on that. It's not going to be an issue. Alright, so next time we'll finish clearing up our island, minus the dungeon, come out here, kill some skeletons, and see what's the plan from there. Find something to do. I will see you then.